it. Do us. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah. Blessings they are reap and we coursing on full.
What's up everyone? My name is Morgan and welcome back to my channel, Actualized AF, where we talk all things designing a life you love, from fashion, style, productivity, organization, travel, fitness, you name it. And today we are talking my holiday table decor. It is just a chef's kiss. I personally could not wait until the Thanksgiving holiday just to decorate my table, not even eat. So I'm excited to share some of the finds that helped me create that beautiful essence, that environment, that aura of the holiday season. So all the things that I'm talking about in today's video can be found in my Amazon storefront, and I linked all of them below. So the first thing that you saw on my dinner table was all of those candles. I know darn well that I do not want to light all of those candles with a little lighter that you get from the gas station, because that is too much work. So what I did do was I got this rechargeable USB lighter. It looks like this, and basically you can turn it on and off like that. And it does recharge on the bottom, and it comes with the cord, and you can bend this top to really get into the nook and crannies of the candles. Kind of like this one behind me. It's from a brand called Cloverland, not on Amazon, but I just want to shout them out because I love these candles. As you can see, it's getting kind of low, and if I were to have used a small lighter, it would have been too difficult. I would have burned my hands. It would have been a bad situation. So what you do is you just turn this baby on like so. And then there's a on button, and then it just kind of, let me see if I can get it. It kind of turns on like that. And has like a little spark at the bottom. So this is great for lighting a whole bunch of candles and being able to always have a lighter and always be able to recharge. All right, speaking of candles, you also saw all the tea lights on my table. It just gives a beautiful essence. And where you're decorating your holiday table, you definitely want to think about lighting, specifically warm lighting and low lighting. That candlelit light, it just gives such a romantic vibration. Like, who wouldn't want to eat in that environment, okay? In terms of tea lights, I got these. It is a pack of 100 tea lights, and they're just super small. So these go with any tea light holder for real. It looks like this, and they're tiny. So I wouldn't necessarily use these without a holder, but these give a beautiful essence, a beautiful ambiance to your dinner table to make your guests feel welcome and at home. And what's better than warm lighting that makes you feel just so welcome and inviting? And if you're having a romantic dinner, this makes you feel so sexy. Tea lights are a must for a holiday table or any table that you're decorating, really, especially one where it's dinner time and nighttime. So if you're having a dinner party, honey, you need these tea lights. So to hold these tea lights, what you need is a tea light holder so that the wax doesn't overflow onto your table, onto your tablecloths. Nobody wants to clean up wax, and we want to keep the environment safe, okay? We don't want to burn the house down. What I got was these little tea light holders. It comes in a pack of, how many is this? 3 times 4 is 12 times 2 is 24. A pack of 24 tea lights. They are bubble wrap. It is glass. You just stick the tea light in, and you have a beautiful ambiance and aura, and then you can keep your house safe and not burn the place down. What I also love about these is the shadow that the light creates. So because of the shape of these tea lights, it kind of creates like a striped shadow all across the table, and it just looks amazing. It looks immaculate. It looks stunning. It looks rich, luxurious. It just gives an essence of, I care about elevating this experience for myself and my guests. Therefore, honey, we need the tea lights. Now let's talk about the candlesticks. And these come in a pack of 24. They're tall candlesticks. I like them because they're nude, and it kind of just created a whole color palette for my table, which was beautiful. So I believe these are 14 inch, maybe 12 inch. I don't know. It looks like 12 inch, but I forgot what it said online. So between 12 to 14 inches. So I was actually surprised that I found these in a nude color. Usually you find them in white or like different primary colors. I needed these in nude to give that earthy tone, and it is indeed like nude. I honestly thought that these would be a bit darker, but this is fine for the vibe that I was trying to go for. Because I added different levels of lighting, it made it look so dynamic. So instead of just having low light with the tea lights, I had highlight with the tall candles, and it just gave so much for the eye to look at. So another suggestion, if you're doing your holiday table, is to add dynamic lighting to your table to just make it even more of an elevated experience. Just continue asking yourself, how can I make this a better experience for myself and my guests? Just add lighting and make it dynamic. The next thing I got to hold the tall candlesticks is these candlestick holders. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. They're gold, but they don't look cheap. And it comes in 3 different parts. So this base, this stem, and this top like candle holder part. Basically what you do is you just screw them all together and then voila, it looks like this. So I just stuck each candle in here to give, oh my God, even there, it just looks amazing. It looks so rich and luxurious, and that's the vibe that I wanted to go for. So these come in a pack of 6. To match the tall candles that I just showed you, you have to get 2 packs. I didn't want to go overboard with the candles, so I just put out 6 and I'll save the other candles for later. My next item is super gorgeous. Yes, it matches the table, but it makes it way more glam just because it's gold. So adding gold to your table will just add glam to your table. So I got this set of cutlery. In my house now, I have silverware, you know, just to eat breakfast and like all the regular meals. But investing in a set of gold cutlery just to add more color to the table, to add more glam to the table, it was such a great idea because as you saw, that table was absolutely immaculate and I'm so proud of it. As I'm taking the cutlery out of the packages, I do feel like it is a little bit lightweight. I'm used to like heavy silverware and heavy cutlery to like really give you the elevated experience. So it is a little bit light. I will say they are stainless steel but painted gold. So if you're looking for an affordable cutlery set to not spend like $10,000 just on some forks and knives, then this is it. Oh my God, gorgeous. Okay, the package comes in with these 4 types of cutlery options. A knife, which is gorgeous, like it's a different type of shape, so I'm excited to try this out. And they're long. The stem is super long, so it gives it more elegance. It comes with a soup spoon and then a fork, and I think just the difference with this is just the long stem. It adds more elevation, and then a little teaspoon. So cute. And how many are there in this package? 6 forks, 6 soup spoons, 6 knives, and 6 teaspoons. These are gorgeous. They just added elevation, added a vibe. I can't say it enough, so link in the description box. My next items, and 3 came in this package, and they're little pumpkins. Velvet pumpkins. They have 3 different colors. One is this mustard color. One is this like orange copper color. And then one is this green, like fall green color. You can't really pick it up too well on the camera, but it's like a fall green. They're the same size. And I was hoping that there would be 3 different sizes so you can kind of like situate them in a certain type of way to make it a little bit more dynamic, but that's okay. Just placing these in different locations around your table can add more texture. So you see how we have the metals, the candles, the tablecloth, and then this velvet. Adding this velvet definitely adds more texture and just more, I keep saying the word dynamic, like it isn't escaping me. It adds more to catch the eye. It adds more story to tell of the holiday season. I think everything else can be used for any holiday or any celebration, but these are perfect for fall and or Thanksgiving. Next up is this tablecloth. cloth, or not tablecloth, it's a runner. And it comes in a package that looks like this. When you unravel the runner and spread it out across the table, it does function as a runner, and it's kind of like a cheesecloth material. So it gives, again, depth to your holiday table because of the like crinkly material that it's made out of. I love this color. It gives nude, but not nude. Like it gives earthy tone taupe nude, as opposed to like this type of nude that like everybody wears these days. It gives more like a brown nude, which is kind of what I was going for. Now on Amazon, they do have different color options, and one of them is this type of nude if that's what you're looking for. But I personally was going for this like brown taupey nude, and it is perfect. And when I saw this, honestly, I based my entire Thanksgiving table around this runner and the napkins that matches and comes with it, or doesn't come with it, but I'll show them to you in a minute. So runner, beautiful, gorgeous, a vibe. And I love using runners because it adds a place where you add the decoration. It makes it more centered. It literally is the centerpiece of the table, which is gorgeous to look at. All right, next up are the napkins that match the runner. So they look like this when you get it, and they are definitely like see-through. Oops, oh my God, my nail just went through there. So be careful if you have nails, but they are see-through. But they add just, oh, I can't say it enough, depth. There are 6 napkins that come in this package, but they match perfectly with here's the runner, and here are the napkins. They match perfectly, even though I got them from a different supplier. So I think that like this texture and this fabric is kind of maybe popular. These are gorgeous napkins just to place over the table. Oh my God. And they're soft. I love these. And these are perfect to just dab the corner of your mouth like that. Darling, darling, darling. These are gorgeous, period. I don't have anything else to say. No notes. 10 out of 10, no notes. You may have also seen on my table that I have napkin holders on my napkins to add what? Depth. I got these napkin holders from Amazon, and they come in a pack of 6, and they're wrapped pretty well. They just add another print, something for your eye to look at on the table. And I don't know if you can tell this about me, but I love a cozy holiday table. I don't like a plain holiday table. I like it to have a lot going on, not too much and not to be crowded, but more so a lot going on to add coziness and dimension. With these mixed textures and things like that, that definitely helps add dimension to my table. Just take the napkin holder. Oh my God. Pull it through, kind of zhuzh it, and you just lay it on top of your plates and just surprise the guests with the level of detail, the attention to detail that you add to the table. I think that the vibe with these is just to kind of let it be free, let it run wild. Okay, what's next? So next up are my faux foliage. That's kind of a tongue twister. On the table to kind of zhuzh and add color. So not only are we adding depth and dimension with texture, but we're also adding color with this faux foliage. And this is the faux foliage. You can unbend them and bend them into different shapes that you want it to be in. So you can overlap the stems to kind of hide the brown and make it more of a lush foliage scene as opposed to just showing some branches. And I like the ones that I bought because these have wire at this part, so you can kind of bend it and have it, you know, go in different ways on your table to make it more, I'm gonna use the word again, I can't help it, dynamic, okay? So next up is not necessarily decor, but it is helpful to have in the holiday season, and you will use it to put something on your table. So this is a cake mold. Basically, you put your cake batter in here and you stick it in the oven, pull it out when it's nice and cool, cool only, I'm gonna say it again, cool only. You flip it over and take this off and you have a beautifully molded cake. So no more of those square cakes, honey, get rid of them. Elevate, give the cake a shape and depth, and dimension, all of that. Honey, no. We need más, we need more. We need a cake mold. So a lot of you might be having guests over for the holiday season, and it is super important to make your house smell good. I got these Febreze small spaces this is in the scent Ocean. So if you have a bathroom that the guests are going to be using, or when they first enter the home, I like to put these in my entryway. These are great to just have a small little scent while your guests walk through the entryway, the threshold to your sanctuary. And then once they reach the kitchen, they can smell the juices of the Thanksgiving dinner or any holiday dinner, holidays, parties, anything. But your house has to smell good. So Febreze small spaces is it. What you do is you just touch the back of this and place this in a corner so that no one can see it, and you'll be able to smell it. Trust me, you will be able to smell it. Next up, I'm not gonna show you right here because it hasn't come in the mail yet. It is a disposable camera. Now this is super exciting because now that I live with my partner and we own a home together, I wanna start creating memories so that 10, 20 years later, we'll be able to look back at photos that we take, and we actually scrapbook and display basically the entire day of Thanksgiving when we are cooking in the kitchen, drinking, just having a good time, playing music, just being jolly, just being happy. I want to document that with a disposable camera. One, because it's a cool look to it, and I'll be more inclined to get the pictures printed. And that way I will get the pictures printed before the next Thanksgiving holiday and use the pictures that I took on the disposable camera from the year before as decor, kind of to remind us like where we are in our season of life, how grateful we are for the memories that we've made within the year from last Thanksgiving to this Thanksgiving. I want to start that tradition and I want to continue it with all of my family in the future. All right, next up is this set. Oh my God, it is gorgeous. When I put this on, I was like, this can't be from no Amazon, okay? This makes me feel, honey, like old money. You got me, okay? This is that grace. This is old money. This is how I want to look when I'm at home and I still want to feel good about myself and I don't want to look like a sloppy, loungy slob, okay? I want to look put together and I want to look just like class. Even at home, even when I'm lounging, I want to look like class. So this is the perfect set. I'm wearing a medium. It is kind of not thick, but not thin. I do sense like a good material. It has like a little slit up the sleeve. It's gorgeous. It does go down to my ankles, but doesn't necessarily hit the floor, but isn't necessarily capri. These come in multiple colors, but I chose this one because it just gives the old money vibe. This is the perfect outfit to cook in all day once your guests come over, to have something that's still loungy, but still elevated so that you can still be comfortable but still entertain people from out of town. So I love this set. It is gorgeous. Again, this is a medium, and honestly, if I wanted it to be any tighter, I could have gotten a small. I usually don't buy smalls. I mean, I can fit into smalls, but I usually buy mediums, and if I wanted to, I could get a small if I wanted it tighter, but I like the loose look, so medium it is. Last but not least is smelling good on Thanksgiving. Smelling good to entertain your guests and to just make sure that you feel in your heart as good as you can, because it is a day where you're going to be around people, where you're going to be talking about what you're grateful for, where you're going to be seeing your family, and you want to feel good and you want to make memories. So the way that I feel good, okay, is smelling good. I bought this a while ago, but I wanted to include it in here because it kind of goes with the fall gold vibe, and I'm about to put it on so that I can go finish doing my table. This is a Mochino fresh fragrance. It's kind of like, it smells good. To me, it doesn't smell fresh. It smells more like spicy. I know that doesn't make sense, but it has like a fresh and then spicy smell to it. Like the end notes end in spice. This is a good scent to just spray and walk away, as Queer Eye for the Straight Guy would say, even though I didn't just do that. But again, it adds freshness and it just adds kind of like an uplifting smell to your day of getting ready and putting your table together. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Morgan, and make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. Go ahead and do it. I look forward to doing more holiday videos with you and just all around videos about elevating your life, elevating yourself, evolving as a person, and designing a life you love. So I will see you next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.